You click this video because your brain literally could not resist it. That is not an accident. That is neuroscience working exactly as planned. GTA 6 has not even released yet, but you are already hooked. Not addicted to the game, but addicted to pure, raw anticipation itself. Your brain releases dopamine the moment you expect a big future reward. That trailer you watched 50 times triggered more dopamine than actual gameplay. Scientists call this the anticipation effect, and marketers exploit it every day. Rockstar Games did not just make a trailer, they built a trap. Every delay, every silence, every leak kept your brain hooked and waiting. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. Our brains obsess over unfinished things. An open loop inside your mind demands closure, and GTA 6 refuses. That is why you keep refreshing forums for tiny scraps of news. Your brain treats an unreleased game like an unresolved fight you started. It nags at you and refuses to let your mind fully rest. Now add scarcity, a psychological weapon hiding inside every marketing decision made. When something feels limited or delayed, our brains assume it holds value. This is the same reason limited drops sell out within mere seconds. GTA 6 became rare simply by staying silent for years straight through. Silence created mystery. Mystery created obsession, and obsession created millions of fans. Think about the hours you have spent theorizing about an unreleased game. That is not normal behavior. It's a symptom of parasocial attachment forming. Parasocial attachment happens when we form one-sided bonds with distant things. You do not know Rockstar personally, yet you defend them like family. You argue online, dismiss critics, and protect the company's reputation like family. That emotional investment feels real because your brain cannot separate fiction easily. Fans have literally cried and celebrated over 80 seconds of animated footage. 80 seconds should not control human emotion, yet for millions, it does. This reaction proves something deeper about how games hijack our reward system. Video games are engineered using the exact same principles casinos use daily. Unpredictable rewards and social validation trigger identical brain chemistry inside every player. That is why waiting for GTA 6 feels similar to gambling addiction. You're not chasing a game, you're chasing an emotional high itself. Every countdown clock and every fan theory adds another small dopamine hit. Your brain does not care whether the reward is real or imagined. It reacts to expectation exactly the way it reacts to actual winning. This is why delays feel like heartbreak instead of simple scheduling news. When Rockstar pushed a release date, fans reacted like they lost something. That reaction mirrors grief because your brain built an emotional timeline early. You planned your excitement and schedule around a promised future release date. When that promise breaks, your brain treats it as a real betrayal. This explains the anger, the memes, and the dramatic online meltdown moments. It was never really about the game, it was about broken expectations. Now let's talk about something sneakier, social proof and group pressure fully. When millions discuss GTA 6 constantly, your brain assumes it truly matters. We are wired to value what our social group values without question. This is survival instinct repurposed for entertainment, a leftover tool from tribes. If everyone around you obsesses over something, ignoring it feels deeply uncomfortable. So you watch trailers you don't care about, just to belong. That desire to belong is more powerful than most people admit openly. It explains why hype spreads faster than actual excitement for any product. Hype is contagious because humans mirror each other's emotions almost without thinking. You feel hyped not because of gameplay, but because everyone seems hyped. This collective emotional wave is called social contagion, and it spreads fast. Marketers know this, which is why they seed excitement before showing content. A short clip becomes headline news because emotion spreads faster than facts. Now, think about how this affects your daily mental energy without noticing. How many minutes have you spent today thinking about this unreleased game? Multiply that across millions of people and you get a waiting economy. Anticipation itself has become the real product, more valuable than the release. Companies have learned that hype earns more attention than the finished product. This is not criticism of gamers, it's a mirror reflecting psychology. We are pattern-seeking, reward-chasing creatures wired deeply for human connection. GTA 6 simply became the perfect object for these ancient mental patterns. It offers mystery, community, delayed reward, and emotional investment all together now. No wonder your brain refuses to let this topic go right now. Even reading this script probably triggered small dopamine hits tied to recognition. Your brain enjoys understanding patterns, and now you know why you're hooked. That understanding itself feels rewarding, which is another form of dopamine release. This is the strange loop of psychology. Awareness becomes its own reward. So, next time you refresh a leak page late at night again, remember, you are not weak, you are simply human running ancient hardware. Understanding this does not remove the excitement, but it removes the shame. You can enjoy anticipation consciously instead of feeling ruled by hidden forces. Awareness turns a psychological trap into a fascinating personal experiment worth running. Next time hype hits you, pause and notice what your brain does. Are you excited about the game or excited about belonging to something? That single question can change how you experience hype for good now. GTA 6 will eventually release, and the mystery will quietly disappear forever. But right now, in this exact moment, anticipation is doing the work. Your brain is not being fooled, it is doing what evolution designed. So, enjoy the ride. Question the hype and learn its hidden power. Because the real story was never just about a game releasing someday. It was always about how deeply anticipation controls the human mind quietly. And now that you know it, you will notice it everywhere else. If this video changes how you see hype, your brain rewards you. Subscribe if you want more videos decoding psychology hiding behind daily obsessions. Because understanding your own mind is the most addictive discovery you'll make. Every scroll, every click, every wait is your brain chasing one reward. GTA 6 is not special for gameplay, it is special for timing. Timing built tension. Tension built emotion, and emotion built a global fanbase. This is marketing disguised as patience, and patience disguised as pure excitement. Once you see this pattern, you cannot unsee it in future hype. Movies, phones, sneakers, and games all use this same psychological blueprint constantly. The next viral obsession will follow this formula: anticipation, scarcity, and community. You now hold a mental tool most people never consciously understand fully. Use it wisely. Enjoy your excitement, but never let hype rule you. Because real power is not resisting hype, but understanding how it works. And that understanding, right now, inside your mind, is the final reward. This channel breaks down the hidden psychology behind everything you watch daily. Hit subscribe now, and let's decode the next obsession together very soon.